Seeing that the guy in front of her hadn't noticed what she was doing, the woman quickly placed the fuel hose from the other car into her own vehicle. This way, she could complete the fuel purchase. When she saw that the hose was already connected, she didn't hesitate and sat down next to it, pretending that nothing was happening. Apparently, people who make mistakes always have many small tricks up their sleeves. What she didn't know was that the man in front of her wasn't just anyone, but an off-duty police officer. The officer, upon seeing the scene, quickly took off his jacket. It seemed like he would have to work overtime that day. The woman still believed that her plan had been perfectly executed, but she didn't know that the officer had already changed into his uniform in the back, waiting for the moment when she would feel more at ease to act. He then took her to the police station, where she would have a free meal in jail. In order to arrest the woman, the officer also put on all his gear, fearing he might get hurt while arresting her. Meanwhile, the woman was still happily looking at her vehicle, waiting for the tank to fill up, thinking that once it was full, she could speed away and escape the chase, not realizing the officer was already behind her, wearing blue gloves so as not to dirty his hands. She had no idea where her confidence came from, as she hadn't looked back once the entire time. However, the officer was no longer going to give the woman any chance. The handcuffs were already in his hand. When the woman saw the tank was full and looked back, she was met with a true surprise. The officer was already waiting for her.